I gotta look at it.
Tiffany, I know you like Lakeith Stanfield.
Yes, I really do. I love him.
I do too. I loved him as an actor. I really did.
Show from ATO.
But have you heard what's going on?
I saw like a little snippet on like a World Star or something, but I didn't really get into it. What's going on with this guy now?
So, and this is just apparently, because you know it ain't none of my business, but I'm gonna speak on it. So apparently, he just got engaged to his fiance, who is a model by the name of Pink Cashmere on Instagram. And you know, everything was all cool. I thought it was sweet when I saw it. You know, I was like, oh, okay, well, you know, he finally found somebody, because I didn't know he was dating. He kept that part really private. So since, you know, announcing their engagement, he has had another woman come out, 730T. Also, I think her name is Tyler Heard, came out, and she's the baby mother. And she's basically saying that he's like a deadbeat dad. He's not really there for his daughter, and that he keeps his daughter private. Like, you know, he doesn't really speak on that, but he's living so publicly with his fiance.
Right.
And so his response is, he's like, yo, remember we had an agreement, blah, 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 whatever. And I feel like that's kind of harsh. But at the same time, it's like, if you agree to something,
gotta stick to it.
Right. You can't be mad because now he's decided to be public with something else. Like, first of all, I wouldn't have accepted that BS.
Exactly.
In the,
why are we hiding in this other Pink Cashmere?
You can't hold me back. You can't hide me. I'm not part time. I'm full time.
Yeah, and my child is your child.
What do you think about that?
You heard what I was saying? Already yet.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if you was ready. I saw him sitting over there chilling. The camera's facing him.
Look at me first and look at the intern and say, "Your own already."
All right, T. Well, I don't care your opinion. What do you think, T?
Guys,
what you thinking?
Let's say, okay, let's differentiate, because Drake said that if you've never been in Vogue, you're not no model. So let's say IG models when we're talking about some of these pink cashmeres and whatever is these.
But we don't know. She ain't all I know is I know that she's a model on Instagram.
Anyway, so,
nowadays everybody's a model.
But what is the other girls thing?
I'm a model too. I'm not a small model, but I'm not plus size either. I'm right in the middle.
What is 730T? Is she
that's her name. Is 730T.
She a rapper or something? What is that?
I would hope she's a rapper with that name. I'm
trying to get to the bottom of why.
I was trying to get to the bottom of exactly who she was, and
I get to the bottom why he doesn't want to hide this new one, but he wanted to hide the initial. Like what? That would make me feel away. Like, why are you public?
But there's also a lot of actors and celebrities, period, that are hiding their kids. You know?
Right, but they always want to
like
hide all of them.
Janet got that grown daughter that nobody's talking about, but everybody knows about, you know, her younger kids.
Like Nick Cannon has 25 kids. He doesn't hide none of them.
He does. So
if you're hiding one of them, then what is that? What is wrong with the baby mother or the, you know, like that has to make you feel away if one of your kids is out in the public and the mother, and then you as the mother of another child that you have is in hiding with the child. Like, what are you trying to say? Either be public with all your kids or hide all of them. You can't be like, you can't pick and choose that, because that makes it look like.
No, you can ask him now.
We working on our own time right now, because first of all, you done diss me live by ear, so now me do one that thing.
Please look, me say to I talk.
This has to happen at least once a show, but I'm gonna try to make sure it doesn't happen again. Y'all need to stop.
No, Ting like to beat me down, but that's all right, because you know what? I just ignore him.
Please do.
I can't pay attention to no man that's name is 4 letters. No, I'm kidding.
So what are we posting to him? What are we asking him? We're asking what he's getting.
So if you were listening to what we were saying, we're talking about an actor that, you know, a lot of women actually like. He's a great actor, not too hard to look at or whatever.
What show
anyway,
was he
so nobody knew he was
ATL.
He was in ATL.
The Harder They Come. He's
Get Out.
Not
not the main character, but he was like the guy with like the hat.
Straw hat, and he was like,
yeah, the one that was already. They had already got to him.
Oh, okay, that general.
So
okay.
And he's in The Harder They Come. He's one of he's the you know, one of the
the
bad guys in that movie.
So
the one that cheated to shoot the other guy.
Yes. Yeah. Oh my God, I was so mad.
So before, when you looked him up and looked up like Lakeith Stanfield, wife, girlfriend, kids, you wouldn't find any of that because there was none of that outed publicly. So he finally got engaged to his girlfriend, who is she's a model by the name of Pink Cashmere on Instagram. And when they got engaged, then all of a sudden now this other woman by the name of 730T, who her name is also
somebody name 7.
That's what I'm saying. What is she, a rapper?
Yes, that's her.
730.
A DJ.
730T.
6:30, I can understand that. But maybe she can't go all the way. Maybe it's like.
I mean, I know. She said it's a nighttime thing.
I mean, this I know.
Yeah, you're one that.
No, here, brother. Me backside.
They want to be ring them, you know. Ring them.
That was a pop top.
Oh, the ring.
Oh, use the ring?
Yeah.
I wonder if mine worked.
Nobody try it, you know. I don't know if I wash
Don't
over.
break it. Yeah, don't break it.
Pop the ring. No.
But so she's came forward and she said that, that she's his baby mother. They have a daughter together. He's a deadbeat dad, not really there. So she's mad that he's private with his child and public with his engagement. But he said that they had an arrangement to where like that was what they had set up or whatever. So it's like, now I'm like, well, damn, what kind of man? You know what I'm saying? But then on the other hand, it's like, if you agree to that bizarre type of scenario, then you don't really have a basis to be mad now that he's decided to be public with something else. It's two separate things. You know what I'm saying?
Everybody different still, because I'm a celebrity still. But if me is more of a private person, isn't me? Like with my wife, a lot of people know my wife. But my kid, maybe I would want him to be private. Some people, they will try to do bad things to them because they're not gonna always be with them. So that's what I think about it.
Yeah, you keep one private. All of them are private, though.
Yeah.
Like you don't want to be like, oh, this one is private.
I'll keep everything private that I can, but my
That makes
wife
sense.
out there, so she ain't gonna be private.
Right.
But if they both private, I'm fine with it.
What do you think, Ting?
So she mad. It sounds like she mad because he end up engaged.
That's what I'm feeling
That's what
like
it
it
sounds like
is.
to me.
Because if you agreed to it all this time and you held your tongue for all this
How
time,
long is how old is this child?
the kid looks like maybe 1 or 2, little kid.
Yeah.
Okay.
But even still, you've held it and
different.
you know what I'm saying? And then now
So when the baby born, she was supposed to post it online and say, "Yo, I have a picnic with him."
what?
I'm
A lot
just
of
asking,
women do.
Is that the
A
trend?
lot of women
Okay.
do. But
So she
either
didn't do
way,
it
she
then?
made the agreement that she was not going to do any of that.
Well, I don't want to say that she gonna keep, cause on a contract. So what I'm saying,
We
is
don't
that
know.
At this point.
He got more money than we do. It
At
might
this
be a
point,
contract.
what I'm saying, what is the reason to expose that? What are you gaining from
Yeah,
exposing
clout
that in the
chasing
first
kind of.
place?
I guess it's
Because
like,
if me and you discuss something, regardless if you never like it, because you don't have to like what me say, right? So you don't like what me say. But at this point, I went ahead and get engaged. The world hear about it, however, I post online. I mean, engagement is a good thing. Childbirth is a good thing, right? But let's say I didn't like you in that way. We just happen to have a child together. All right, I'm going there for the pit now. But whatever you want, you for your business. So she did want him to post it by film story for say, me have a pitney on the way. Is that what she's saying? Or he's never shared any of his children's stories on social media? Is that what she's complaining about?
I'm thinking she's mad at the fact that he's so public with this woman, but private
Then
with
a
his
woman where you're
child.
gonna spend your life with. I mean, not saying the
But
child
that's
is
your
different.
child that's gonna be there for your life
Yes,
too.
but this is maybe another great moment in life. The child moment was a great moment but it maybe was for she and not him. Maybe not feel that way there. And this now is the moment in life he want to share to the world. You understand? So it all depends. So
like, she
what
wants
is
some
she gaining
attention
from
to
this
the-
anyway? Because
attention.
she just one world knows them have opinion. All right, well, I think if you type it up, he won't deny it. But that's just what I'm.
Well, speaking of attention, I have another topic that I want to touch, but we're not gonna hit that right now because we're gonna backtrack since Ting had all these technical difficulties that he want to scream at me about. We're gonna backtrack and we are going to bring it back over, wrap it back around, talk about Madants. So we know you, we know what you do, but you, like you said, you're behind the scenes. You don't really talk a lot. So
Well on. Shelly asks, and she's putting it about 20 times. What would I do? There's nothing I can do because if I was the woman, there's nothing I can do. She already did that. Would I be happy? It depends on what me there in the world.
maybe she wants him to not be to
don't know what
unengage
she-
from the woman
Yeah,
and
I
then
can't
publicly
unengage.
announce her
I
and the
mean-
kid. I don't know.
You already put it out there, so it doesn't make no sense me put it out there again. So, anyways, continue. That's why, Shelly, you're happy now? I thank you.
Shirley, hey.
So tell us about yourself. If you miss anything, I'll recap. Go ahead.
All right. Well, Madants.
Talk a phone, so don't.
What go on? You hear me?
Yeah.
Need to lean forward. All right. So, Madants.
Yes.
Yardhype CEO, one off. There's only two of us. Yardhype Radio CEO. Echo Sensation, a part of the team as well. Echo Sensation son. Let's see. I ain't really that much.
So DJing, engineering, producing, what are you?
I'll do a little bit of everything. And I really try stick to one thing. We try to do multiple stuff. Obviously, I already know we release a lot of songs. Work with a lot of artists as well. A lot of behind the scenes stuff that a lot of people don't even know about. We look simple, but we've done big things. There's, event planner, host tons of events, skip events outside of the country, inside of the country, different countries as well. So, yeah.
I like that you be leaning on the diversity side, because when he's over there, he's like, 130 something countries, and now he's like, yes, all of the country, different countries, and why you know say diverse.
We don't really try to focus on just one place, because a lot of people just focus on USA, Jamaica, and there's a lot of places outside of that.
That love the music and the culture.
Yes.
And a lot that support us that we're not really pushing to get there.
Yes, that's true. That's true. So I seen some streams from countries. I'm like, wait, what?
Yeah.
You don't even know,
Because even our top five, like we do have US and obviously Jamaica is in there, but we have like Belize and Germany, like a lot of places that people wouldn't even think of. Like we even have Ghana and a couple other places inside of Africa that actually listen to us. So like it's worldwide.
Yeah.
It's not just one spot.
So I definitely big up Yardhype all the time. Yardhype Radio, again, everybody out there, you guys can definitely stream us on Yardhype Radio. Like he said, just go and download the app. We're on there Mondays from 9 to 11. He also has a lot of other DJs and stuff that stream music. So, whenever you go on there, I'm sure there's something that you can listen to, something that you can watch. So that's a fun thing. Also, I remember Yardhype from when I did the song Stand Out.
Yeah.
Ting was there. We had fun doing it, didn't we, Ting?
Video shoot.
Start it over. Do this. Close the door. Get out of there.
I thought the video. Okay.
Stand Out.
Yeah. Video was nice.
Yes. So, and that was initially around the time when I first got introduced to you, and I met Nick. Big up yourself, Nick, with Yardhype.
Definitely.
So, with all that history, though, after that song, there's always a link, yes, but it's like there was no like follow up or whatever, and then it's like, hey, we want to stream you guys. So what was it that made you want to collab with Pillow Talk or be one of our streaming hosts? Or
a lot of people don't know still, but Ting is a family member, one of our cousins.
Ting, who your family member of? You did Ancestry.com.
Yeah, man, but been technically I should have been, a part of Gold Star Sound and not Echo Sensation. Based off of, me forwarding from Jamaica, which Ting even meet me in Jamaica first.
Yes.
So that's how we kind of found out. But everything worked out how it's supposed to. It's
the man linked me and said, Ting, we love the program.
Yeah.
We like what I do.
It's been online everywhere. So,
Look,
a lot of people don't
Ting, Shelly
pay
was asking you
attention
questions
to it.
in the chat the whole time. You didn't want to answer her, but you going to answer my question to him, though. All right, but that's why I make sure I know.
But we've been seeing Pillow Talk, basically the radio, because I started Yardhype Radio like around 2013, 14. Yardhype itself started around 2011. Yeah, around that 10, 11, end of 2010 going to 2011. So 2 years after that, I started the radio. And then I paused it. Other youth try to give him some time instead of just leave him to be and wasting all the time. Yeah. And plus, I was already booked out multiple places with Echo, so I kind of had to pause, balance things, make sure the family good, and then continue back. So now we started back the radio again. Kind of picked up where we left off from. So hence, we need more content on the radio. So we just contact Pillow Talk since we already know you guys established. I know you guys had a different station that used to be with Pillow Talk.
Rhythm Roots.
Yeah,
Rhythm
so
Roots.
I didn't know if there was still something going on, so that's why I checked with him just to make sure. I'm like, yo, if y'all still, if not, then, make the link.
Yeah, man. Respect on that.
Okay.
So, Madans, they say you're multi-talented. If you wasn't playing music right now, what would you be doing?
Shoot.
It's in the production side? Or?
Yeah, I would be doing production, real estate, mostly. Like anything business-wise, I would. We have a lot of probably car rentals, anything that generates money, that's just me.
Ain't that what the guy said earlier?
Bruh,
I'm telling you,
that we saw
he
earlier.
was looking like you. He said car rentals. He just was. You were just a little taller than him.
So weird.
I'm gonna say I might be a cousin too, since you come on the show and find cousin that might be a cousin too. I don't know.
Shoot. Most of the friends that I'm surrounded by is normally people that are more successful. Like always entrepreneur mindset. I try to be like that. Like I'm always up for ideas, always up for business ventures, all of the stuff like that. So most of my friends know, they will know that.
So speaking of like being an entrepreneur and being multi-talented and what you would do if you couldn't do what you do now, where do you see yourself? Where do you see Yard Hype? Not even just yourself. Where do you see your company going in the next few years? Like, what are some different things? Are you going to branch off and into any one area, or?
Right now, I don't think there's an area really like in the music side that we haven't touched yet. I see us definitely getting bigger or even known more. But again, I'm a very private person. Nick's even worse. Is a more private person.
Even worse, yes.
The fact that we're at the level that we're at right now is still crazy because it's too quiet, persons that we're to ourselves, but we're still putting out content. Like, there's one time I tried to force myself to like let people know my face. Like, even keeping the events, a lot of people, they're like, yo, like, you need somebody to see your face so they can associate you with the radio or associate you with Echo or anything, But I try to come out of my comfort zone because even like this is out of my comfort zone. Me, cameras, all of that is still out of my comfort
You don't
zone.
smile for cameras all the time?
I naturally smile.
Cheapies.
Yeah, I naturally smile. So that's just me. I'm quiet.
So that first song that was played when you played it for him, you were like it's the messy song, the baller song.
Oh, the Bounty Killer song?
Yeah, the Bounty Killer. What's your involvement in that song?
Oh, that one? No, that one.
No, let me just play it. I just play
So
it.
why you said why you was like, oh, I'm playing
Because
it
about
for
big
you.
baller, it's the man forward in the
The man
jacket.
coming in blazer.
So what's one of the bigger things that you've produced or have been involved in that everyone would know is a notorious?
So, like, a big song from us that we've produced would have been Javelani. The song we basically got him the brick, God.
Okay.
Man of God.
No, that one there.
Yeah, so that's one of the main songs. Worked with a lot of different artists before, even Chronicle, even before him, even Boss as well. Him was on the same rhythm as well, one-time rhythm. We got a lot of other rhythms we have as well, Self-Isolation. We have one that's just released not too long ago, Spray Ground. Jeffy Fully Auto is on there as well. But a lot more stuff to come, Definitely.
What's your favorite aspect of music? Like your favorite? Do you like to play? Do you like to produce? Do you like to engineer? Like, what is your Where you love it most?
The DJ side is my favorite. Yeah. Or if I'm in the event space, like me seeing people enjoy, and their reaction, just even though me playing music, like just the reaction is what I enjoy the most. Like if I play a big song, I'm gonna just cut the music and everybody just start singing, we just leave it down.
Yeah.
We just sit back and just kind of enjoy that moment.
That.
Like that would be my adrenaline for.
Don't leave it too long, and you start
No,
hearing the people that don't know the rest of the words. We could
No.
do about 4 bars. Anything after that?
Yeah, man, we see that already, man.
But okay, so you've told us, when Yard Hype started. When did you actually start DJing?
I've been DJing.
So that's something you've always done.
My whole community is DJs. Everybody have a sound system. So big up to Gangsta Rock Hurricane Sound. The same Hurricane Sound that won the Boom Clash. That is, my neighbors. That's one of the songs I used to be on when I was in Jamaica. So when I moved here, I kind of just started, I was mainly focusing on the Yard Hype stuff when I just moved here. And then afterwards, Ish linked up with me. He heard me at a couple events before, because every event I went to, I was just Yard Hype. Like that's all I was going with. Linked up with Ish. Couple parties he saw me. Couple other people too, even Richie. Big up to Richie same way, because him and Ish kind of linked me differently. And at that time, I had like 3 other sons that were linking me to be a part of them songs.
You had to make a decision, like a first top.
Yeah.
A first pick.
Even Machine 14, same thing. Family friend, very close family friend. Big up to Machine 14, and that's also another song where I could have been on, but same thing. I kind of like go with vibes.
Yeah, what made sense at the time.
Yeah, and like with Echo, they used to link me up all the time, bring me to certain place, and at that time I never had a car. I was still fairly new here, so they came pick me up. We went to different events, just vibe half of the time, make nice little connection. That I went off on, and those times we were booked out from Thursday to Sunday every night. And I used to leave from the same event from the night. In the morning, 6 o'clock, I'm at work. Wow. And then back on the road again. So,
yeah.
Sound like parties back in the day. I can't do those anymore.
No, right now.
I don't think my hip will let me.
I'm young, but man, I feel it. Trust me.
You're young, huh? How old are you? Nobody ever like to tell their age.
So
I don't see a gray hair over there.
So Madans,
Right?
how the name Madans fall in now?
All right, so
because he stepped in the empire of crazy mad ants.
All right, so Madans, I don't know if you know, like in the BlackBerry days, there was this thing going around from I think the guy named Spooky Badso. Him used to link with Trabas and all of them guys.
Yeah.
So they had a thing where it was spooky, like they had like little voice notes going out everywhere, and they had a certain amount of people on there. They had Spooky, they had Perry, because every time when Spooky did something, they're like, yeah, Perry, yeah, Perry, And then there was a part in there where Spooky had a friend named Madans. It was like, yo, last it, Madans, last it. So like, I feel like that specific one, all my friends were at one of his house, and we were just listening to it. And one of my dudes was like, yo, Spooky my name, They say, all right, shit, I'm Madans my name then too, shit. So we kind of just go off of that.
Okay.
So from then, the name kind of stick to us, because everybody wants to say, yo, Madans, that's it, Madans. It's the same thing, Spooky. Yo, Spook where Edward Garden, sir. Isn't me? So the whole Spooky was, that's how my friend was. Like this dude fights all of the girl thing them where them say inside of the videos. That was that man. Like him fit everything what the audio said about.
So he was no good. Okay, now no. No, I'm kidding. I kid.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, that was like at the pinnacle, the very beginning of like little viral stuff and like the comedic Jamaican thing, like, you know, big up Chabas, cause yo, he's like one of the pioneers of all that shit for real.
Yeah. And I think that I haven't heard nothing new from that guy, but I know they still link from time to time.
Yeah, they still have the vlog.
Yeah.
Good for the vlog.
Yeah, definitely. And definitely have to big them up for that one. Because enough people miss name Spooky all over the place. A lot of people. I'm pretty sure they have some similar story.
Yeah, that's a very common trait of a lot of us.
So for all the ones
Spooky types out there.
they probably got a.
There's a Spooky in every group.
They probably got a Madans too.
All right.
And that was the rare one because I only seen one other person that I heard with Madans ever. Like,
so everybody.
And that was since probably like 2 years ago that I seen that. Before that, and nobody never hear talk about Madans or nothing like that. So I kind of took that onto myself and just branded myself as Madans.
Hard
I
to be the
have
only
Madans tees tonight, but you know.
Hard to have the only name for anything. A sound, a DJ name, like it's always a duplicate if it's not in your city or your town.
Yeah.
Different countries.
Except for me never ever hear a next ting-a-ling-a-ling.
I cannot. Except for the Drake. And the Shabba song.
So you get the name thing?
No, but that's not a name though. It's just
Drake
a sound. Ting-a-ling-a-ling.
Oh, good.
I fan part of I feel dumpling.
Well, it's ting-a-ling. I added the a-ling on there. Ting-a-ling. Oh, a-ling again.
It's only Ting now. We dropped
Ting-a-ling-a-ling.
We dropped the a-ling about 25 years ago.
Right. So
no, it's ting-a-ling.
You have the dancehall culture change now, right? So probably when you started, there was Vibes Cartel, Movada. That era was there.
Yeah, man. That's my era, man. Yeah.
And now they've moved to the artist now. Or it's shifting to that. It hasn't moved out, but it's shifting to that level right now. And there's more a different swag to dancehall now.
Yeah.
All right. So from the Cartel Movada era to this era now, do you think it's better fit for you, or you think the Cartel era was your era?
Well, Cartel era always be my era. But I still the darkest life. You see, still, I can relate to both. There's a lot of things we're going in the society, even Jamaica, even here to that a lot of people don't see. It's in the dark. So if them really want to sing about it and bring it to the light, you know, we just got to have open ears to it.
So the lyrics haven't changed. Besides them adding some little the Mali and them something on there, and the devil and them something. Well, I don't think nobody like it, but we'll just work with it. So, right? It's a slang, the slang, them done slang, and all these things are slang.
All of them are slang.
All of them are slang. Me not say nothing wrong unless an artist is say, well, actually I saw the interview about the guy when him say I bring Duns to the table, and him say because him no want nobody talk to him a different way, talk to him on a level there.
Oh, that Jamal.
Yeah, Jamal did say that. And I said, me not understand that idea, but all right.
See, me also grew in a flankers for a while, you know, so I kind of over as well, you must say. Because based off of how everything is, especially in that environment, you kind of have to move like that sometimes, you know. You can't really know everything. You know, even if you feel like you know everything, there's always somebody else that know more than.
Yeah, which is just natural in life. Yeah, you don't know everything. So the space of dancehall now, you're alright. You say you're alright with it. A lot of people, a lot of elder people, which we turn old and we like the older stuff, which is that's all part of life, right? You just love what you love, and that's it. And so, me see 3 issues go on yesterday. 3 issues of Jamaica go on yesterday. You had Extravaganza. You had the Bujo, it was called Intimidant what was it called? Intimate. Yes, with Bujo.
Oh yeah, Bujo and Embarrassed together.
And then you had Sons, right? Sons their town, and you had 2 country dance, right? So you had Extravagance and you had Intimate.
So DJ, artists.
Sons and artists. I don't want to perform because I don't want to did perform on
Oh
Sons.
yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
His
And if you
first
look
time
like-
out,
I wasn't expecting that.
his first time out
That
since
was-
his
And you
son
look,
passed.
if you
that
look
was
at
really,
the turnout for all 3 events in a ram
yeah,
pack.
no one was home. No one was home in
The
Jamaica.
whole of Jamaica did, yeah. So if Robert did, I go on him, them glad. Because I say, what the blood clot this? Oh, everybody gone out.
Isn't that puck?
So all 3. So that means to me, so they had when you have Bujo, Beres, and Lost was on the show, and you had Master Grivet. So you had the elderly crowd.
And that's where I would be.
And then you had
Sign me up on that one.
every artist was on extravagance. And if you didn't have those artists, you go Sons.
to
And
Sons,
you see that was dancehall, straight dancehall party with your flask or everything with their Sons. So yeah, I do.
And Sons are full crowd to see him,
So-
the younger crowd.
Let's say you ladies had a chance to go. Which dance would you go?
Hands
Last
down
time.
the first one.
Hands down, we'd be
Beres?
watching
I'm at the old lady
Beres
party.
and
know
Marcia.
I'm at the old lady
What?
party, heavy.
What? Wait up myself. You're mad. There ain't even no question.
Balance, where you go? Which party you go last time?
He's going with the top
Sons,
tennis.
Sons.
Me
Yeah,
not
them Sons.
go extravagant. Me like the artists. There's an artist. Me like stage show. So I would go to see the stage show. That every artist, who else the Jamaica would have there that was extravagant.
My party vibes type of person.
Yeah.
Like performance, me watch performance, but me not 100%.
No, I
into
love performances.
But if it's an older performer, then I'm fine
Oh,
with it.
God,
But
yeah.
most of the younger performers,
Not
they
good. They don't practice. They're
it's
not
more
good at it.
it's not much rehearsal, none of that. Like with my artists and with me, you know, like Kemai and Javi, they practice with me. We make sure say, yo, them man they practice, cause who knows when in life they're gonna make it to a certain level.
So
You see
Kemar
me?
was on the show the other night with Rising King.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was
so
there.
how was his performance?
So I think it kind of was rush. He had it kind of rush. And it's because no one knew he was going up there. So Mega Talk came up, big up yourself, brother. You did on the show, you give us a
and,
thing.
and that's because they
The
needed
crowd
me
gets a little
there.
antsy.
So when-
the crowd gets a little antsy when that happens.
I don't say that, and the promoter them did not know he was to perform. They didn't know anything. So them say, yo, brother go play, I got the 2 songs. I'm say, I never know who. Me see him in that party,
man.
but he never said unto me. So I say, all right. When they were up on the stage now, we are set up for the set them now. Them say, oh, the brother go perform there. Him I said, brother, oh yeah, perform, okay. Ray. You understand? Boom, no. So when him go out there now,
Yeah.
and for work, to me, come on, the only problem, brother, Russia said, do your set fast because them don't know say that you for do. So if anybody
Right.
add you to the end or add you on the show, if Madam sit talk to the
Yeah, so
promoter,
they not-
somebody
they
in
not even did
advance,
proper then.
you won't be in a rush. So when
Yeah.
him in him second song, him never know said I eat that film. He thinks he probably could have done more song, which I just saw it
okay.
go. So next time, brother, talk to me. Me did it. You see me thing, I go perform 2-3 songs, my chest see screen. So when them say I eat that to them, I can't say no comment. I know
Yeah,
either.
true. You have to work
Oh,
with
he's in
them.
the
Say,
chat, I think.
yeah, man.
Yeah, man, but a bad artist came on. Bad artist.
Listen, man,
Javi
this-
is also
Big up
another
yourself,
bad artist.
When me see before, you know, because them normally me have a studio setup where I have a performance stage and everything. So most of the time they'll be there and
Yeah.
they practice their sets. Like they can give you a hour of straight performance.
Yeah.
Like they got the content.
It's a rare
You
thing.
see, they got it, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But and the energy is gonna be there. Like they know I ain't gonna lead them astray.
Mm-hmm.
So every time they forward and them perform with me, you know, we give tips and point of view of what you can do, or you can improve a set, you know. And we see from stage shows as well, you know. We see how other artists perform as well. You just try not to make the same mistake.
Right.
Exactly. Make the whole audience sing out the whole, like, you know, at least perform most of your bars. Like, don't, you know, the audience is not.
Girl,
good.
your baby hairs look good.
Guess who did them?
I'm
Who,
looking
me?
at, no, huh?
Ding. I'm just kidding. See ya.
No, but they look really good. Big up your damn self.
People, the numbers on the
Don't
line
make that
right now. If
word.
you want to call in and talk to Madden, because he's answering all questions right now.
Answer all questions.
The
Yeah.
number is
Really
407-374-9891. You can call in. The phone lines are open. Madden is available right now. So, because I see a whole heap of fans there, madam. So look like you bring out the whole of Orlando for watch you. For watch you. Right? Yeah, so, all right. So, as you spoke about Echo Sensation, Yard Radio, the production side and everything like that. So, would you consider yourself a producer? Or just dabbling it still?
To an extent, just dabbling. You know, like, from time to time, I still need more practice. Like, I try to learn more things within that side of stuff, but I'm more the financer.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
yeah.
So, Tia, remember say the
But I'm trying to get my contract ready right now.
Take it out right now.
I'm trying to get my contract ready right now. What did you say?
I said
All I heard was money.
I have a quick question.
All I heard was money.
Yeah,
All I have,
I'm
I have
only
a quick question.
talking.
So since you have a 24-hour platform, what if a DJ wanted to get in touch with you to try to be on Yard Hype and like have like an hour or a segment or whatever?
Easy thing for them link me, man. Just, email basically a set that you done before, whether from SoundCloud, YouTube, anywhere. Send it to yard@radio@gmail. Let me know that you want to be on the radio.
Right.
Give me the times that are available.
Availability.
As long as the slot is not taken, I'm fine with it.
Cool. You hear that, people? You hear that?
And
A lot of people want exposure, but they don't have a way, you know?
Orlando, and there's a whole heap of DJ that's on the Yard Hype that's not in Orlando.
Yeah.
So, wherever in the world they can still link with.
Right.
Yeah, man.
Right, so all the DJs that say them are the biggest on the baddest, on the this, on the that, and I'm not calling anyone out directly. I'm not, because I know people are really catchy Philly with emotions.
Yeah, so
But I'm not calling anyone out. But what I am saying is, like he said, if you want to expand your horizons, if you want to be heard in other platforms, because there's a lot of DJs that are just within the Orlando, Daytona, Deltona, D-Land area, Tampa every now and then, Avon Park here and there, Ocala maybe. If you want to get past Florida and have your music heard on a platform that is in other countries, then all you got to do is have one of your homeboys or one of your groupie girls or somebody just video your set and then email it over there to Yard Hype Radio and you can get a time slot.
Yeah.
Sounds like a plan to me.
And not just Florida, obviously. If you're streaming everywhere, then you can be from anywhere as well.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
Definitely.
Definitely.
Yeah, nobody never see what you look like. Just stay here and play.
Definitely.
Yeah, and you can do visuals if you have, equipment.
Yeah,
Right. Get you a little green
If you have a
screen
hideous
in the
face,
back. You know what I'm saying? Get you a green screen in the back, have the face beat.
you can wear a mask. You
Put
can
the
wear a
beach
mask.
in the back and just ficky. You know what I'm saying? Hey, while I'm
Do you
booked-
realize that every time you do that, they disqualify you as a DJ?
what?
Every
The
time you do
ficky.
You have to like,
Oh, I gotta have the headphones.
yeah.
Ficky. No. But yeah, while you playing, I got the Serato at the house. Y'all ain't ready?
Shoot.
Me tell you, one night I go forward here so and go play some
That's
time.
all right.
Yeah, man, I have to put him on the one. See where him go.
I'm gonna go over there right now. Get busy. Anyway.
Yeah, so wow, very importante. Muy importante. Hot stuff.
This
So, all right, so you do you pay attention to what goes on Instagram?
From time to time, man.
Because I don't like to be in drama, but I mind watch out people business. Because, it's not like before where you were nosy and watch people business. Now you don't have to be nosy. All you got to be doing is scrolling and boom, somebody's business.
Oh, yeah. They're already in front of the face.
So did you see when Popcorn had kissed Tony and sang?
Yeah, man.
You did?
Papi kissed that girl.
And
he
then-
like
and
it
have
when
you-
I was-
yeah,
yeah,
that's what he said,
he put her
That's
in the
what
music.
he said, right?
Yeah,
He kissed the girl and he liked it. Now, have you seen the 20-plus side chicks that are coming out ever since? and
Listen, man,
saying what?
Yeah, listen to that, Can't watch that. Can't
So
watch
should
that.
Tony Ann just accept it, or should they just understand their position and back off and let the man be happy? Which one?
How much money is she getting exactly every month?
2.
Listen, the pop school girl is a long time. So if she pick him
That's
up,
what I'm
she
saying.
shoulda know
Everybody
that.
knows. Like everybody.
Was she really gonna be like, oh, we're just monogamous, but popcorn is always traveling
I mean,
everywhere?
you know, a man
Come
will
on,
wine
dog.
you and dine you and make you feel like you're the only one. You knew he was a hoe before, but he make you feel like you're the only
He's
one
a
now.
reformed hoe now that he's with you. Sure.
There's a most artists where popular, they're gonna have somebody.
Uh-oh, who's
They're
calling
God,
me?
they
gonna
didn't
have
wanna-
side. They anyway, they say
Pillow
Tita
Talk, you're
Bush.
live. Please turn on the radio and yeah.
All the
Turn
way
on
down.
Cash butter play.
Hello?
Yeah, sir.
Hey, caller, you're live. Can you turn on the background music the sounds?
Yeah, man, I own up on it.
Oh, that came I.
Yo, fully in my father. Yo, what go ahead?
That is
Big
it,
up
man.
yourself. Thank you for calling in. You got a question?
Nah, man, I just send some big up and blessing. You know, I don't really talk a lot, you know, from it.
Well, thank you. Boy, first of
Yeah,
all,
it won't have a friend.
First of all, I was about to say that. How you got nothing but a bag of friends that nobody don't really like to talk? Boy, you know, Sam, they don't really talk, but...
Yeah, but I will have them.
Well, thank you for sending those blessings to the airwaves.
Man, I body selected that, man. Yeah, me answer the toughest, the roughest.
Yeah, we got a little preview. I
Recording
can't go
this now
against
so I
it.
can get that little snippet.
You
Yes,
can get
Mr.
the
G.
Man,
snippet.
so. Pillow Talk. Okay.
Yes, that's me.
King.
Yes, but G, big up,
Yeah, man.
bless up yourself.
Big up for yourself.
Thank you so much.
Fully sensitive over father. You give over now. Look at me.
You know, I go already, you know.
Thank you so much.
We're gonna touch that. My life,
Yeah,
my
man,
options.
fully dark and I said.
My opinion. Sorry.
You respect me, General. Respect.
Yes, there's a. Thank you so much for calling in. There is a question that was in the live chat, and it says, and I quote, "What does he think about the Amari and Queenie clash?"
Why, I just thank God say me ain't stay up for that still, you know.
Foolish.
Or pay for
What
a
do you
stream or
thought,
nothing
Tim?
Crazy like that.
Tang, would you have paid your money and waited?
I
to see-
almost buy a stream for watch it, you know. Almost.
Ma?
This school.
To watch Sing or watch the
Just
class?
watch Sting. But me know
oh.
so that would have be a part.
Part
There,
of it,
but, you know.
Me? No, sir.
Stage
Me
foolishness.
personally, I expect the whole thing to kind of put together better. Because some people...
The
they
whole
will
thing
perform,
could have been put together
like,
better.
for 1 hour for no reason.
Yes.
It's a last minute thing, like as if they hadn't planned to bring it back for a while, which was kind of disappointing. Because
First of all, I'm not trying to throw no shade, but like I continuously say, to me, there is one Heavy D, and R.I.P. he has passed on. Anything else after that, I duplicate, I copier.
So let me
Yo,
let me give you my take on Sting now, right?
I feel like he got to go back to the drawing board.
So, me like what him tried though. I'm gonna be honest, me like what him tried though, because what he did.
And what? Now, please explain to us what he tried to do.
He
for
tried.
those who
He
didn't
tried to
understand.
say, "Watch out, on the CB the man Bounty Killer, all of these artists how many times already? Let's see if the artists want to say right now are bad from a certain time period, and the YouTube streams and all of these things are talented enough to have a great show." That's what he tried to do. Him say, "Yo, if imagine we have to keep on using Bounty and Beanie for the rest of our life
Yeah.
to bust the show, then what is music gonna be? Movies
happens when they
can't move
retire?
forward."
Well, then, if that's the case, music altogether needs to go back to the drawing
I
board.
think he tried, right? It just a little bit unorganized,
You feel-
and
yeah,
most
I
of the
feel
time-
little bit
It
is
could have worked.
an understatement.
How I see that, what he should have done is the artist that he chose to go later on in the night. Just have an idea about, listen, you don't have more than 3 songs, so you only can do 3 songs worth of music.
Yeah.
You don't have more than 4 songs, no do more than 4. You understand? Then to put them in a situation where they have to find a tune for bust the dance where it can't bust the dance. So if you have one good song, what the world know, you know, you only can do the one song. Because the crowd are going to stand up for the rest of the day. Just your dog, them out there that say, but, which is 20 people. And the whole Jamaica watch and say, no, man, the brother not ready. So the artists, them check them catalog first. Even if you have a million stream and that was the deadline, make sure them have at least 3 songs. If you don't have 3 songs, all right, you work early or you work 1 minute and cut.
yeah,
And that would have helped move along the crowd. Then the last minute you have
But
10
do you
artists ready.
understand that there's a
DJ.
lot of people that do not feel as we feel? Like,
That feel how you feel.
Queenie
like
was
that-
like,
It's a proud day for dancehall.
So, like,
cannot.
some people really agree with that and feel like, you know.
No, I think trying, you have to try something. You have to try something.
Yeah, I agree with that.
What if it was forward out and say, boy, it never, if it did work or not?
We cannot depend on the old. We cannot depend on the old school.
Not for the rest of our life.
I agree we cannot depend on the old school for the rest of life, but I also agree that old school can go on for the rest of our life.
Right.
On the
I
battlefield.
can't. But remember, there was a time in life when Sting was the. If
The
you
thing
perform
to
well
watch,
on Sting,
it was highly anticipated.
no. As an artist, if you perform well on Sting, you mash up Sting, your career is good for the next year. You know.
Yeah, man.
Boxing Day, next January, your career from January to the end of the next year is set. Chronix is like the last person who really did that. I feel like.
But you know
But
what?
before that, and every year before that, it was always an artist that you can pick out and say, like, remember Tommy Lee did it? Because everyone was kind of like, who's that? And then he came out and killed Sting, and, you know, Tommy Lee had a good year.
I said, TK favorite artist is Amari.
Listen, I'm ignoring that
Mine
foolishness.
too. I'm just kidding.
Girl, please. I'm ignoring that foolishness.
That clash
That's
was...
no one's favorite artist. No,
That
we just know
clash,
you a big
being
liar.
honest, was very funny.
It was a stage. I feel like it was staged.
last
Yeah,
couple
but
seconds,
you said
that
that class
was
was
it.
very funny. But imagine the people that was paying not to see comedy. They was paying to see music.
No, I think you couldn't see it another way, but it was going to be comical.
But what about
Amari's
the
a
last
big
clash?
joke.
Because my thing is,
Amari's a huge joke.
If you wear lace, not necessarily good lace, but you wear lace wigs on a regular, right? Why would you wear one like a floppy pop on, pop off wig? It's like you went out there for that.
Yes, that's what I tried to...
Wait for you, we get
Did you
tear
watch?
off.
Did you see her interviews them after the show?
I've seen the
Amari?
foolishness.
And to me, it looked like she was okay with whatever happened, just for continue her career.
Why I couldn't watch it? You know?
Just for continue her career, anything will go on. I'm alright with it, but
First 5 seconds, that was it.
watch it, mama.
But it wasn't. It was only 5 seconds. That part was only 5 seconds.
No, man, I thought about our interviews after. I couldn't
I
watch
can't
it.
take her
Couldn't watch
seriously.
it.
I don't.
Oh
give a damn
my
what it is.
God.
She's crying about something serious. She's complaining about something. I just cannot. She's just like a big joke of a person.
But
to me.
what about the last clash? The
Mali and YG.
Yeah.
No, you tell us about it.
Yeah.
You can interview.
Well,
you tell us about it.
a YG player still, so it would have unfair regardless. Even if
But
you keep
talent-wise.
on the other spot.
Talent wise, like not crowd wise, like.
The only problem I had with that clash is that one brother said Cableton song and one said
I
Sizzler.
think them did have a song like that. That's why them do it. Like the first part of them song was like that, and then they continue into whatever them are sing about.
Leave
But
that
people
out.
don't know that.
Right, but leave that out.
But why
Because-
would you leave that? So what if they were just paying homage?
No, yeah, clash. We need your lyrics. We want to hear your lyrics. From me, say that. Me say, oh, joke the man them up there, joke.
But
What
I
is-
mean, come on. If Wayne,
You're artist. Your
I don't
lyrics.
want to throw no shade or I don't want nobody to get offended. But come on, if Wayne Wonder and Sanchez clashed, do you really think nobody else's songs will be sung?
Okay, they. Hold on.
Singers, though.
They're like they are
They're-
singers
they're
and they
not-
have their own music, but they're also like the sing over kings.
Let's
So-
put it this way.
They are.
Singers. We've given singers the opportunity to sing over any
Really
song
want
they
them, I
want.
love you. Not take no offense.
It no matter who. Mikey Spice. You Barry sung over people's songs. So
right.
every singer, Roman Virgo forward out singing people's songs.
People's song, yeah.
You understand me?
Yeah.
And we accept it. So
And we
singers
love
is no
it.
different.
Yes.
DJ, if you have bad
Different
lyrics,
story.
when it's our
I
lyrics,
love it. I would
we're
love
clashing
to find a soul provider.
and a clash and a DJ.
And I don't
clash
mean
where you
soul,
find
I mean
songs.
I don't want to hear nobody
SOLE.
redoing DJ lyrics. That doesn't make
So if a
sense.
DJ lyrics, we do DJ lyrics. You
Yeah,
cannot use
your
my
own.
another
But
DJ lyrics in a clash.
well,
You feel it? All right,
Me
then.
feel like with the two specific song them where them choose, I understand why them choose it. You see?
I guess if it's paying homage to like an older, like
Nah,
you know.
man, I the disrespect within the song, because the two songs where them choose are very big
I don't
songs.
see the
Yes,
problem
yes.
with it.
You know, so
Right.
I did this where them are try to diss each other with this specific song. You see me? And then them actually retaliate with again another song with
No,
said
one just do
rhythm.
Cableton part and then the next brother
And
come
the
and
other
do
do
Sizzler.
Sizzler. Yeah.
So me I say, if that is all you heard, you're gonna say, I'm not Sizzler up this, so I'm not Cableton up this. So.
So Ting, what if you was in a clash, right? Let's say y'all are both clashing each other, right?
Mm-hmm.
You play one tune where you feel like I'm mash up the place.
Yeah.
And then he comes and his whole dub play is his voice over music. He's doing somebody else's song, his voice, That's the dub. Bam. He play it. Everybody's like, yo. Everybody's like, yo.
Not a
You don't feel like that. You don't feel like
There's
he's
so many
going.
fans in the
One buckle like a
audience.
reaching.
You lose, man.
Buckle like a reaching, right? That's
You lose, that's how I.
If that song don't flop, he have too much fans in the audience.
You flop right there, some mother.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Why? What if he has a good
It
voice?
don't matter.
Hit a note. Let me hear. No.
Me sing.
I don't know. I don't really see a problem with that though. I don't.
Yeah, no, well, I'm not gonna say yeah, but that's wrong because you're entitled to your opinion. So that's why.
I mean, I wouldn't do that if I was a DJ, but I'm just saying, you never know.
if you didn't have no lyrics, fine.
So,
What about
Go on,
Pam
talk-
What about Pam Pute's performance, Tia?
I
It looked like
think-
it was gonna start off pretty well, like, you know, is a little idea with the Barbie.
I think she did a good. I think she performed very well. She really did. Papate performed very well. She came out like a Barbie in the little
man.
cardboard box. Did y'all see that?
Almost turning me wrong with.
Yes, and I was like, oh, this is cute. I haven't seen this like 10, 15 years when everybody was doing it for Halloween, but you know, it's cute. And but then the box dropped and all kind of other, you know, they could have, you know, but she did have a great performance,
Yeah, man,
and I hadn't seen her in a minute, so I thought that, you know, that was pretty good.
And she
you
give like
forget?
the old school feel to the whole set.
Uh-huh.
Like,
They say
you can
Gully
tell
Bop-
She experienced.
They said Gully
Yes,
Bop touched
exactly.
the stage too, but I missed that.
Sometimes you
Probably for
forget.
good reasoning.
Say Gully Bop. Perform?
That's what somebody said. Gully
we
Bop
didn't see
performed.
that.
I didn't see that
I never
either.
see that, no.
Probably for
Oh,
good
my
reason.
God,
You didn't
no.
see that?
No, me know you're not more Gully Bop.
Yeah, man.
Him and Amari should have done a duet together. That would have been for old time's sake.
Gully Bop performed when he was supposed to clash Ninja Man. All right, them avid said Gully Bop did a perform.
Yeah.
Clash Ninja
Why
Man.
would they have him clashing?
No,
Anyway.
that few years ago, you know.
Yeah,
That's
I
when
know.
Gully Bop
That was
had-
I know, and I
Hard
missed that too.
That was a hard line.
Anything.
Ninja Man never do it.
Oh, because
No,
I
they
was
wouldn't do
about
that.
to
That.
say because
Disrespect that, though.
Yeah, waste of time.
that's
No,
what I
no,
was
no.
about to say. That's
It's-
big
it's-
disrespect.
No, not a waste of time. But
Whoever came with that idea was
the height
Clash
that
Gully
Gully
Bop.
Bop had at that time, nobody could have beat
business
him.
how big Gully Bop is. That would be nonsense.
No, you're right.
Okay,
Absolutely.
so
Murdered.
when we were talking about you playing a Clash song against him and then him clashing you
He's
with
gonna play
one of
free
his
fight.
own dubs, right? And then somebody goes in the comments and says, "Well, what about Froggy?"
Froggy.
Of course, him can't play Froggy. That's
No, they're saying, what if
He-
Froggy
if
does
he's
that
playing
during the
Night Squad and
clash?
does
Is it
himself,
still
yeah,
excluded?
'cause he's a
Because he
artist.
do music, so it's his
not
own
Froggy- it's not-
voiceover.
it's
It'll
not
be
Froggy
his
playing
own
Froggy.
dub.
It's not Froggy playing Froggy.
No,
It's
yeah,
Froggy
no. They're
By the
saying,
general.
what if
By that
Froggy?
general.
No, I get okay.
It's
Yeah.
Froggy playing by that general.
Okay, so
it's a different.
even if you want to call him Froggy or whatever him name, right?
By the general now.
He's playing a song that is an original song. You said that Madance is playing Beanie Man tune and he's the
With his
DJ.
own voice.
Yeah,
Why?
that can't run.
Why?
A
Splice
splice.
that.
Yeah, splice and fraud
Yeah,
and
play
fake song
splice
and
over
something
that
like foolish is that. But if Madance
But
do a
me see
song,
that before, you know, where they make splice dub slice pass in a song
Yeah.
clash.
You don't really know.
It happens.
sometimes you don't know.
No, man, enough of them.
I mean, we know, but
What?
the people that
Yeah,
went
yeah.
by the don't know. Or them a try.
But like, who was it? That we was interviewing that said that back in the day that was like a big thing, splice dubs, and you know what I'm saying.
still
Some people
big.
didn't even
It's
know
still
that they
big.
was getting splice dubs. They
I
paying
chop in
paying
right this
big
way.
money, and I get
big.
you know.
The chopping are going for a long time.
At one point, you know,
Yeah.
right now, every selector, I don't care who you be, you have a splice in your back of fake artist.
Yeah, and you don't even know.
See,
that.
I
just-
couldn't
I
be no
just do it
selector
work,
paying for it
work.
because I'd be like, you got to send me a video of you recording at that moment saying my
Most
name.
of them are like that. No, most of them have to get a video.
Yeah.
All right.
The artist.
What was the guy's name who was be trying to sound like Adonia? What's his name again?
Somebody I try something.
Yeah, I forget his name. Right. And then I say he could have a
What's
career.
his name? Yeah, like it was.
Yeah,
like,
it was actually
people was using him like crazy, bro. It was crazy.
People was knowingly using him.
Yes.
Wow.
Amount
Yeah,
of
but
money them
can't
probably
remember
pay
the
for
name.
that. They dub the boy.
Right.
Oh, God.
all right. Just like right now, you have Merciless. Merciless Soda.
Oh, that new one, yeah,
yeah,
the new
yeah,
guy.
yeah, yeah,
He
yeah.
does.
Right. So and him sound like Merciless.
does,
So if
he
you don't
does.
know, if you don't really know dancehall, you don't know the man voice,
He's eating a food
and then
right
you
now.
get a dub from this brother right now, you don't think so Merciless?
I eat our food right now, probably. That's
I probably
crazy.
might
But
think
as
so
an
too.
artist trying to break out as yourself, you would willingly just accept money
It
to
go
con
on
people
all the
and be somebody
time.
else?
It go on all the time. Splice fake artists go on all
Whenever
the time.
do Lila Aika one time, there was a young girl. Like she sound just like her.
it, yeah.
Wasn't you telling me about somebody that sound just like Lila Ike too?
You have artists
but
with
she's-
I mean, I'm sure hopefully she's not splicing dubs.
She plays out.
But
Bob
I'm
Marley. She's on
saying
the
that,
band.
yeah, okay, so I can.
you'd have fake, you'd have fake Sanchez, you'd have fake all kind of artists out there. And as sound man, some avenues you try to get the dubs at a decent price. It end up backfire all of a time. So you just work with the way you
So
have to work.
sometimes you try to pay a full price,
All that too.
you still get
that
chopped.
price, yeah.
So you just have to know. And a lot of people have links, and the links them we go on them. So
Just teeth your
Sometimes
money.
the links don't
Plain
know the
and
links.
simple.
Where they try to get the links from?
exactly.
Sometimes the link too long. Link this person when this person.
Andrew,
link
what
this
the
person,
brother with
link
it sound
that
like
person.
I do know where everybody that
Urban?
advice one point.
Is it urban or
Urban?
something like that?
Yeah, urban. Yeah.
Urban, yeah.
Yeah,
The
that's
people
good.
were knowingly using it, like he was getting like a little buzz and a little career off of doing
I do the dubs them, yeah. Before him just do it for
think it
himself,
was
I him
them
have a
Urban.
nice voice.
Yeah.
Outwardly doing this though.
This was about 2-3.
I'm
Yeah,
telling you, that's
that's
what
what
I'm saying. That's what I'm
That's what has
saying.
to
He's
end up happening.
outwardly doing this
Well, that kind of cut
in
out.
the
now.
Jamaican community, and he's still walking. No.
Yeah.
Remember, say him probably feed a little community himself, as in from the dub plate, you know. So
Hey, them a protected one. Cause the money we might charge them the dub there. Whoever they run him able to pay for somebody to protect him. Yeah, man. Yeah.
I don't know, I can't hear the voice over there, so but it's Andrew,
Yeah.
give
We
us
have
some
Andrew
check-
Powell
check
in
it.
the
Well,
building.
please, who do I sound like?
Andrew Powell.
Who do I sound like? Want to make up money? No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I will not be splicing anything over here.
That is something said for me.
Splice a tarantula for we then. Try and
What?
find a way.
Wow.
You hear that ish? What tree splice dub in a ish? You splice tarantula.
But I splice nothing. Yeah. Give me back the what you call it, the audio files for that one. I'm gonna go take out some words and put back in some words.
So, Madans, what night are you
Your
on?
echo sensation.
If you tune in for your night now. What night are
So
you?
with me, normally Fridays from 9 to 11, same time. Sometime we go over, or if we have special guest DJ, out there from about 9 to like 5 in the morning. Sometimes some late night, yeah. Instead of partying in the club, party on your night radio. That is it. Yeah,
Okay.
man. All night vibes. And a lot of people just tuning into the chat room. Once we're live, just tune in the chat room, man.
And
Once
honestly-
in the chat room,
Honestly, what I'm noticing is it look like less people is. I mean, you know, the parties will still be nice and stuff when you go out, but I realize that I don't really see a lot of faces when I do pop back in because you know I've been staying away too. So that is a good outlet to be able to just download the app and chill, play it on your little Bluetooth speaker, surround sound, or whatever you got, and just chill out.
Because what you miss is the music.
Listen to a little TK on a
in a
Monday
place.
night. You know, it's never hurt anybody.
see it there?
This show.
Big up to Trip Summit. I almost forgot to some of my day one supporters. You know, so like every time when we're live, them always tune in, always, you know.
Where they from?
Support.
Where's Trip Summit from?
From Ponciana side,
Okay.
there's a group of artists, engineers, producers, all of that. It's another group of people that I'm working with as well. So we see a lot of different work forwarding from them soon too as well.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, man.
Okay.
Yeah, they had a album launch the other day for a single. Try remember the name. No, it's by Michael Da Vinci. You see, and from a hear that name, you know, Michael Da Vinci. That's artistic name,
Yeah.
right? That dude, crazy.
Intellectual.
Crazy, yeah. Just check him out on the radio, man.
No, we girl. Now you went a little too deep. But yes. And there's a lot that goes in a name. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
I tried to make mine roll off
Yeah.
the, No, I should have went with Ting-a-ling. Ting-a-ling-a-ling. School bell ring.
I mean, your
Knife and fork a fight for dumpling.
Remember,
Booyaka.
selector can get a name as long as it's
I
okay,
can.
right? As long as it don't go wire or something. Well, all right,
Yeah.
no name.
Yeah.
And then, artists.
Like, no offense, with a name like 730T, you don't know if it's a man, a woman, a group.
That too.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
whoever-
So you gotta be
Pure
really
nightmare.
strategic and creative, but also realistic when it comes to picking names.
630T though. That would have been kind
Sound like on shirt
You
size.
know what,
still.
Tiffany?
She said it's
Only-
a woman name.
Only Jamaicans,
That's a
boy.
woman name.
no sound like-
Yeah, everybody know what 630 is.
As a woman
Everybody
name.
know what 630 is, and nobody now call no time.
of. Come on, then why?
Name they sound like on shirt size one.
For real. A shirt and a color. A shirt and a color size together.
So I want to ask you a random question, right? In what circumstance, if any, is it okay to tell somebody a lie?
If who? Me would I tell somebody I like?
Yes. And under what circumstances is it okay?
Shoot.
Here comes the truth
Like,
teller. You don't lie. You don't lie.
me like.
Okay, I'm glad. I'm glad.
Spare
Okay.
someone's feelings,
Respect
possibly.
for being honest, but when is it okay?
Me not think it really ever okay for lie. But certain circumstances really don't want either hurt somebody's feelings or like seem like you disrespect somebody. So you might tell a white lie here.
So you never want to hurt people's feelings, so you lie all the time.
If I feel
Hey,
hurt
what?
somebody
You didn't hear the way he
maybe.
said it? Me lie.
Me lie still from time to time, but nah, man.
So your artist do a song. Forward the song come give you.
If his
can't lie
song
there.
is trash,
Can't lie there.
me nah go just tell him say, yo, his song is shit in a dog. No, I'll tell him, yo, listen, if you put some more work into this, tell him where me feel like he can improve it. You see me, nah go just
Constructive
gaslight
criticism.
and be like, oh yeah man, but this song this ever, yes, this a hit. No, you give constructive criticism.
Yeah, but you have a lot of yes men that would be like that.
A lot.
Oh, yeah, man, yeah,
Not
man.
when your name is
We are
attached
going
to
to
it,
road
then
with
you
this
can
one,
set
yeah,
yourself
man.
up for failure.
And that's another thing as well. Like if your name attached to certain things, you kind of
You
want to
have
make sure.
You got to come up with some constructive criticism because just telling someone something sucks is not
All
constructive.
right, what about your
That is true. It's not constructive.
your significant other now stepping out in something that is you would condemn as
Yo, if you
inappropriate?
see when my wife walk out the road in a boy,
So you never said to her, no, I mean,
nah man, I love it.
He know say he right. He know he leaving with her. He
Yo.
coming back with her.
End
That's
of
what
the
I'm
night.
saying. That's high five in the air.
End of the night.
Yes.
Me a chop it.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah, man.
Who cares who's looking? Them can't touch.
Go to
Alright.
your pity them and drop out the good.
I agree with that. not yes. No, I agree with that. Because
You're like,
there's a
I'm
lot of
fine,
guys
too,
where it'll be a fight. Go back in. This way you all look like.
That's insecurity.
But if
That's
I'm going
insecurity.
out with you, who gives a crap?
That's high
You
insecurity.
see, I caught myself.
Listen, if my girl road and she dress certain way and say for instance, she starts straight. If I need one ride, I for get a new house. Kind of
Oh boy.
change and everything.
But I mean, I'm sure, Ting, we're not talking about having a whole nip out or nothing like that. But sexy and seductive and, whatever.
All if you
Yeah,
have
shouldn't
the
be no
two
problem
look
with that.
star them pan
But
the
some
nipple,
guy,
good man.
yes, but if you have a full, but if you have a full shirt on and you happen to have a little print on the front, like I don't see nothing wrong with that. Some
No.
people can't help that,
Alright,
and
so-
some people can.
Listen, man, I tell you,
it all depends on-
Brazil now. That I tell you.
it all depends on the look of that sexiness to me. Right? So the look of the sexiness.
As long as it's tasteful.
Yeah. So if you're naked out there, me I got a problem with it.
Yeah.
Me I
No,
got a
you're not
problem.
repping the Ting brand properly out there.
Because people are going to look for him. We did it.
Yeah.
Yeah, look for you. They about look for you. They didn't know. But the business was say, that thing there with.
Listen,
That.
so my
you
wife,
have to
Yeah, that or they're gonna be like,
That.
my wife
That thing
a
there,
Puerto
man.
Rican, so
You could take the same sentence and it could be.
I only
both
but thing
ways.
come with being with a Spanish person, you see me? So
Spicy.
you don't know Latinas them. Yeah, that's us right there. Yeah,
But so long as the star them on the right, we do. Good.
good man. Yeah. Ever see
PS
Spanish
So
girl?
you
them, man?
never sent her back in to go change?
No, never. Never.
Okay.
But she probably know what you like from what you like.
Yeah, for the most part. But at the same time, she know I'm comfortable enough and I trust her enough.
Yeah.
You know, she do whatever she wants.
And that's the key word because that's what it's all about. Trust.
Yeah, man.
So now we're not skipping over you, Ting, because I know that you like to skip things.
Ay.
Go ahead.
When is it okay to tell a lie?
Oh,
First of all,
I
First of all, do you tell lies?
Yes.
Okay,
Feel
all
everybody
right.
tell.
Oh, when I clash time.
Because your ass is always
And when is it okay?
In a class, yeah.
Yeah, right. Things like I lie to you all the
In a
time.
class, I be a liar, I tell.
Thing is very
Okay.
okay. So when you be lying, because thing be like, no,
No,
that's
all right. So means would
Things
be
like I always lie to the Pillow Talk crew.
constructive criticism because they run the artist them do them song. They want ask how you feel. So I give them my opinion about it right then and there. Like,
yeah. Sometimes
that's
you
what
might
I
juice
feel.
it up, like dress it up a little bit
Like,
because
yeah,
it's
all right.
not as great. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
But and then you can't too say me no like that song there.
Yeah.
They're very emotional. They write the song.
Yeah, very
So-
emotional. Very.
You know.
Not all,
very, very.
Not all
emotional.
some, because for
Listen
me,
to
I'm like, we be sitting there mid-recording and think like, nah, you gotta erase this line. I'm gonna like the next two lines. I'm gonna like this. And Andrew would be like, all right, say this. Riding out the car with it. You know what I'm saying? You always have to like, you can say no, but
Yeah.
like, let's
It's hard
put
to be
something
sensitive.
back there to fill that void. Don't just say no and crush their whole heart. Like, oh,
Yeah,
this whole
exactly.
entire song is trash.
Yeah.
You talking about gun busting and you don't have no gun. Like, you know what I'm saying? You're killing, so you, like she said, just be constructive,
Yeah.
you know?
Me never tell you to erase that.
Huh?
Me
We've
ever say that?
changed a few lines
Yeah,
here and
of
there.
course.
Like,
Yeah, no, it was just an example. I'm not saying, you know what I'm saying?
Take off
Yeah,
your
man, you know some of the things, them hot stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? Right, Andrew? See, he lied to me right
If
there.
Madam sit there in the studio,
I'm getting the way he
you
said
gonna
it.
say yeah. And we're gonna try catch the words them when not too right to say in today's time.
Yeah,
We'll
man.
try help you with that. Not say that, brother. Them want look on it that way there, and that
Yeah.
end result. All right, and then look on it that way there. So
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, but even the same thing, like even myself, I learn more in this. I feel that I have times where me and Javidan in
Yeah,
the
you
studio and like him say something and I say I hate that. And I say no man, me no feel right in myself. Like him not feeling or me feel about the song.
right.
You see me? And then when him change it, I say, oh shit. And I say, oh okay. Me get what him I say. So sometimes even the artist himself, like you have to listen to them and see their point of views with a lot of the songs what them I try to push out as well. Like
True. That's means do your song. I make a hear it back. I make a hear if you can make it fire.
fix something in idea, yeah.
If not, we're good. We're good. And if everybody good with it, we're good with it. You understand?
It good to get a lot of different ears listening
Yes.
to it too.
That is
More feedback the better.
Well, people that's tuned in, if you want to give a call in and make a comment or ask a question or anything, you can give a call to 407-374-9891.
And you can also log into Yard Hype Radio. Even now, although we have Madans here live in studio, you can still log on to Yard Hype Radio and you can listen to, you can listen in anytime, but you can always catch us Mondays 9 to 11.
Oh,
So I got a question, because you guys be watching and you be on the app and everything watching. So my mother says, Ting, I need you to watch this because I don't want you to lie. So my mom says that when I talk with my hands like this a lot, and it's
Yeah.
very distracting. But some people say, I like that you're engaged and you use your hands.
Yeah.
So which is it? Is it distracting? Do I distract you by doing this?
I'm pretty sure if I watch this back, my hands will move a lot
Okay.
as well. So for me, it
I
helped
just want
me.
you to feel what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Me use my hand.
Yeah,
them
Ting
all
talks
the-
Use
about
your hands
his
too,
all
right?
the time.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying. I think it's like a natural
watching back and all that
thing.
stuff was Ting going like this. I'm like, what is he saying right
Yeah.
there?
'Cause I feel like if you're just like this and your face just moving, it's just a still,
Yeah, it's
a
like,
still picture.
well, okay, so
Yeah.
I have another question for you.
Exactly,
As
moving
my
kind
hands are in
of.
my pockets.
Somebody, Edgar said you've helped them with recording, producing.
Yeah, man. That's one of the Trip Summit.
Okay.
Family right there, yeah, definitely. That's a memory unit. Big up yourself again, yeah, definitely.
Shelly, big up yourself. You make whole heap of comments and we are seeing.
Oh gosh. Shelly said if you don't care what your woman is wearing, then she might as well be a stripper. No, that's
Hey,
not.
who
That's
tell us
not.
she ain't no stripper?
Hey.
No.
There you go, Shel.
No, I like to be free and I like to be comfortable, but at the same time, I think that I still dress tasteful to where I'm not really revealing too much or whatever. But you know what I'm saying? Might catch a different.
Your life on here, Pillow Talk.
Deal with it.
Hi, so I have a question for Ann.
All right.
Ann. So you said you let your woman go outside, whatever she wear is fine. So she could be a stripper then, because not all strippers, you have to touch them. You could just go up there, strip, man look at you, throw out money, and then you get the money, right? So your woman, wife, she could be a stripper. You'd be cool with that.
Yeah, man, definitely, man. If she's a stripper, she bringing home the money. Like, that's fine. Sure, I can be a stay-at-home
But just to
guy
clarify,
too.
she's
That's fine.
not there, right?
No. For me, she is. She's my stripper,
Okay.
definitely, you know.
I just want to clarify there. Because you were so
no,
quick
man,
to be like,
No,
yeah.
man, she ain't a stripper, but-
Carla,
No.
what? You have anything else? Go ahead.
No, that's it. That's it.
We don't want
So
to
you
talk to
just
Carla.
want to verify that she wasn't.
Yeah, I just want to verify. I just want to verify. And he said that's fine.
No, man, she ain't a stripper,
you
man.
have
But
There
she,
you have it.
she
Not
feel free to do what she
professionally.
like,
Not
yeah.
Have a good night, guys.
Bless up. Happy New Year's. So remember, say time is against us people. You understand? People, big up the them for logging into Pillow Talk. Happy New Year's. Madans, where can we see you in the forward in future right now? Live. Not on social media, live in the dancehall.
Oh, like,
Live in the dancehall.
well,
So you
as
send some flyers.
soon as, let me see, hold on, no, we have, you will see me at any Echo events.
Yeah.
Because most people, like, I don't really go out unless the money right, because that's why I don't normally take most bookings, because once I give my price, a lot of people kind of back off, isn't it? Because upon saying I live, when I drive a whole hour and add $200-$300, I ain't gonna do that, you know.
Well,
but
thanks.
yeah, but if it's Echo events, I'll be there. We got long legs and heels.
My brother said him price is
that?
out at total
Yeah.
price.
When is long legs and heels?
I may get into you. So
But
we
you
have
don't
long
have
legs
long
and
legs.
heel. Well, yeah,
I'm just kidding.
Got some heels, man. So we have long legs and heel. That are the second Saturday in July. We have Pisces Affair Forward as well. That's the last Saturday of February. So that's gonna be soon. We got Echo's anniversary. That's probably one of the biggest thing out there.
Yeah.
You don't
I
know.
wanna pass one.
The first Saturday in November. And then, yeah, I don't know. Go sorry for the Thanksgiving weekend, though.
What?
You are going to know.
That go
It's
ahead.
the Echo Sensation anniversary. I go there with my custom them. Kind of something, you know. I carry my people, my light.
Oh, you
and-
DJing? You
Me
DJing?
don't have to book. Me I go just run in.
Yeah, man. You can't fall, man.
I tell you.
Fall, man.
Backpack.
I'm going to get me a custom made shirt.
Listen me, all Andrew got the custom. Everybody got the custom though.
Everything custom.
I'm gonna be doing some female artist splices.
Yes.
Either sound.
Me I call.
Wait, not Tiffany.
Me I call.
Tiffany says she doing the splices.
Me I do.
For Echo side, right? Not for Tank, 'cause we don't do splices over here.
I'm not gonna say any sound names. I don't want to incriminate
No.
anyone. I'm just saying I'm available for.
She's not gonna. You don't want to incriminate.
No, I would also not take it place them from earlier and no skills. Isn't me? So
yeah.
listen out, you know.
Whatever.
Hey, slip me in the chat.
Ish, you done use Tarantula already. So nobody try to come again with the same thing. After we done know say your teeth the style already. Cause we done hear it in a clash already. And then you reach back and you go Tarantula again. We want some new original stylings. Alright? Or else me I go class you. Yeah, well, I never know, so we can't talk like that, though, right?
All right,
Yes.
all right, gangster.
That's my clash.
That's our Lady
my
M
clash
impression. So if
voice.
you need any Lady M splices,
Yeah.
link up.
So, man, tell the people how them can reach you on your social media them right now.
You can find me, Madants_Yardhype or Yardhype Radio or Yardhype itself. Either one can contact me. Just make sure say you put in Madants if you link me. Because as I say, Yardhype is run by myself and Nix. So just verify who you want to speak with. You know, just let us know. Yeah. But same thing, Madants everywhere. Twitter, you know, Instagram, everywhere. Come on.
Cool.
And they're streaming in all countries in the world.
Yeah.
Man,
Except for
over
Japan right now.
100. Nah, man, Japan in there enough, man. Yeah.
Yes.
Over 130 different places. 120 something. You see me close to 130. Yeah, man. Over 10,000 plus listeners every month. Downloads for the app. We almost reach 10,000 downloads. So, yeah, man.
Nice.
Live.
So just in case them ask you when the show done, you know, what about the drink that they provided today, the ladies?
Yeah, man, very refreshing.
It's very refreshing. I told you, see?
Would have been beautiful if it was on some ice still.
Cold
You see
still,
me?
right?
Yeah. But
listen,
definitely
first of all,
good, man.
we done provided the liquor. All right.
Appreciate it.
You could have
Appreciate
brought the ice. No, I'm kidding.
Just know it's gonna be done before I leave, okay? I won't leave it full.
I'll tell you after. We'll give you one to go, but I don't want to say that. You know what I'm saying? Close top.
Carry
Put
us
it in the
away.
trunk.
Take us away.
Sway.
What I'm going to
Well-
say, big up everybody, Happy New Year's if I didn't say it earlier.
I was just going to say that.
No, me have say it. Happy New Year.
Take us away,
I was
TK.
just going to say that. So, anyways, like I said, this year is a 7. So, a lot of the things that we have encountered and endured have come full circle to completion. So now is the time to get it right and align the things that you really truly want to do and manifest those things that you really want in your life. So I just want to say that because as I tell you guys things, I meditate on these things and I think about them and they're things that I implement in my own life. So we are only a few days in to 2023, but let's make this year count. And remember, when you're watching Pillow Talk every week, don't just be selfish and enjoy it for yourself. Tell a friend to tell a friend.
Sharing is
To
caring.
tell a friend, all right? Like, share, subscribe, and comment. Pillow Talk Live.